Hello, Zimbabwe. Masquera say. Very good afternoon, Team Zimbabwe. Welcome to African Beyond Television Network. My name is Ronald Makusha. So today we want to talk about the fears of military invasion by the ZANU PF people at this moment, because when Zambia announced that they were going to establish an office with the US military there was chaos. There was so much noise from the Zimbabwean side, and they were crying, "Yeah, my puppets." They were crying all sorts of, calling Zambia all sorts of names. Right now, it's South Africa. Troops are training already in South Africa. So the American military is in South Africa training South African military, and the ZANU PF is all over again. But this time around, they are afraid. So they are using their proxies like Rutendo Matinyarare to make a lot of noise. They are not doing it at governmental level. Why? They know very well that South Africa is not as Zambia. So they fear South Africa more than they do Zambia, because anything might happen. South Africa might chase away everybody who is in South Africa today, and there will be chaos in Zimbabwe. So that is the reason why they cannot directly attack South Africa, and they keep on using people like Rutendo Matinyarare. So I'm going to read what Rutendo Matinyarare said, so that we understand the fears of ZANU PF. Because Rutendo Matinyarare is a proxy spokesperson of ZANU PF on regarding issues to do with the United States of America. He's a mouthpiece of ZANU PF. If you hear him speaking, he's speaking on behalf of ZANU PF, not on behalf of the Zimbabwean people. So he said, media reports say 10,000 US soldiers are expected in South Africa in the next 2 weeks. It is dubbed a military exercise, but it looks more like a Russia-style military deployment in a US proxy. So, is this to secure NYSE listed SA Inc. from upcoming events? Is it occupation or preparation for invasion of a SADC state? So you have seen that he tried to go around, but at the end of the paragraph, he came to the point where the fears of ZANU PF are lying. So they think that from the northern side, Zambia is accommodating the Americans, and from the southern side, South Africa is accommodating the Americans, and from the eastern side, Mozambique is accommodating the Americans. That is their point. If you look or if you listen from these people talking, you can actually see that they are concerned about what is happening within the SADC region, because they know very well that their time is gone. But they want to blame other nations or other countries for doing whatever they're doing for themselves. So Zimbabwe cannot be a bully of other countries in SADC region to say, when you are stagnant and when you can't have relations with other countries, you don't blame other countries which are having relations with America to be preparing for invasion ground. So there's been a base in Botswana for a very long time. There was no Zimbabwean invasion. Even in 2008, there was no invasion, but there was a base in Botswana. So you can actually see that these are people who are afraid of their own people. They are afraid of us because they know that the situation in the economy is no longer safe for everybody. It's no longer safe even for them, because the rate is going haywire. The economy is going haywire. The economy is dollarizing. Mafuta sold in US dollar. Mukaka sold in US dollar. Everything is dollarizing. The economy is dollarizing. Tulingube is failing to rein in. The inflation is failing to rein in. All the economic factors is failing to control anything. So they know that the demonstrations in Zimbabwe are imminent. Anytime people will begin to peacefully demonstrate. But the problem is, when people peacefully demonstrate, ZANU PF always responds with violence. So when you respond with violence, what is going to happen is not known. So that is their fear. And President Rosso Nchamisa tried to articulate it and said, when peace is very important, but when you put violence in a peaceful environment, you don't know the outcome, or you don't know how it will end. And that is what is very, very, very important. And they don't want to acknowledge that as ZANU PF. They will continue to fight around fighting other people, pointing at other people, yet they are the problem. So I don't see any problem with South Africa having its military relations with America, the same way Zimbabwe is having its military relations with China. During the 1980s, Robert Mugabe accommodated the North Koreans without the consent of people like Dr. Joshua Nkomo. Dr. Joshua Nkomo was the Minister of Home Affairs, but Robert Mugabe took in the Koreans to come and train the soldiers here in Zimbabwe. So you can actually see that that was his wish, that was his will. Nobody asked Robert Mugabe, why are you bringing the North Koreans? Nobody blamed Robert Mugabe about that. So they were working in cohorts with the then security minister to bring the North Koreans here. Right now they are complaining if other countries are doing so. It's because they fear. They know very well that what they are doing is not just. They know that very well that what they are doing warrants retaliation. But it's just that we have peaceful leaders. We have peaceful opposition in the nation of Zimbabwe. If we didn't have peaceful opposition leaders, we would have seen a different situation. So that is the reason why they are fearful. That is the reason why they are panicking. So this statement, I have put the whole statement in the comment section, in the description box. I have put the whole statement from Rutendo Matinyarare. And they are very, very obsessed by the Americans. They don't want to see anything which has to do with the Americans, but they want to continue using the United States dollar. That makes me wonder. So you want to use their currency, but you don't want to see their military around you. How? You want to use their payment platforms, but you don't want to see their military doing whatever business they are doing here in the region. So South Africa is not a colony of Zimbabwe. Botswana, Zambia, they are not colonies of Zimbabwe. These are sovereign countries. They do whatever they want. So if Zimbabwe does not respect SADC, if Zimbabwe fails to respect the Moshande Commission report, which was adopted by SADC, SADC adopted the Moshande Commission report, but Zimbabwe failed or rejected or refused to respect the outcome of the Moshande Commission. So why is it that Zimbabwe wants to tell SADC what to do, or want to tell other SADC countries what to do when you have failed to honor what you are supposed to honor in your own country? You are despising human rights, you are beating people, arresting opponents, all those things. You don't see them as a problem. You only see the existence of the America in the region as a threat. You don't see yourself as a threat in this situation where in 2019, every bank account was looted and the monies were pocketed in Swiss accounts, private accounts abroad. You are driving fancy cars with your children, but you are afraid of America. Why? Why? You always despise them, you always call them names, you always label them all sorts of names everywhere. Why are you afraid? Chinese are here doing everything you might think of. They are doing everything and anything, building whatever they want, taking whatever resource they want from us. Yet you despise the people who are giving you a currency to use, who have given you authority to use their own currency. We have given you an opportunity to rebuild your country, but you are failing to do so. So I don't know what you think about this whole issue, but I believe that this is a worrisome issue or a situation where ZANU PF might escalate diplomatic relations with other countries. And if South Africa is to escalate the diplomatic relations to a point where they are to sack Zimbabweans in South Africa, we are the people who are going to suffer. The citizens there in South Africa are the ones who are going to suffer because Zimbabwe is interfering. So if South Africa decides to retaliate, it will retaliate on the Zimbabwean citizens and we will suffer. Our people will be displaced. They will run away from South Africa with nothing. So why can't you just keep quiet, ZANU PF? Just keep Z and do your business, fix your country, make sure that you bring free and fair elections. Cham, thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much for tuning in and keep on the good work, young man. Thank you very much. So this is the issue. I've put the whole story in the description box. Tell me your views regarding this matter. So there are a lot of issues happening in the nation of Zimbabwe. Mthuli Ncube is angry at the businesses which are now selling exclusively in US dollars. And I don't know if anybody wants to come so that we can discuss that matter of Mthuli Ncube. You can do a request for a live program through the WhatsApp number appearing on the screen so that I can bring you live here on this platform. So thank you very much for coming. This was the story for today. In conclusion, Zimbabwe, through their proxy, Rutendo Matinyarare, they're trying by all means to bully other countries into submission. Why? They fear a military invasion because what they are doing right now is not so proper. They've exhausted all the avenues of a peaceful Zimbabwe, and they are now into a fully fledged dictatorship where there is a need for the region, in the SADC region, to act. And they think that the military exercise happening in South Africa is meant for them, yet South Africa is doing what it is supposed to do. It's their country. They must leave them like that. So I don't know what you think in the comment section. Signing out, my name is Ronald Ukwamakusha.